Hey guys, it's Allie here. I have Scooter here helping me out because if I don't let Scooter be in the video, then she will scream in the background the whole time. So I've been doing a lot of parties lately and I've noticed I have quite a few tea newbies in these parties, which is great. I love introducing people to tea, but I wanted to go over just some of the different infusing, steeping options for teas. The most basic option there is this. This is a fine mesh infuser. You'll hear many people call it a tea ball. Where are you going? Get back up there. Okay. Tea ball. This is your basic tea ball. So you open it right there and put your leaves in, close it up. Then you just set it down in your mug of hot water, let it infuse, and you're ready to go. You have your tea. That's the simplest option, the tea ball. Another easy option we offer is the bubble cup. I love these. This is doubled wall glass, so even when you have like hot water in here, it doesn't affect your hands. Like your hands will not burn on the glass because it's double walled. It comes with this infuser, which just sets down inside it and hangs on the lid. This infuser I like a whole lot more than the tea ball because it's a much finer mesh here. And with certain teas, some of the teas like the rooibos teas are really fine grained, and so they can kind of escape the tea balls a little bit. This is good for your general white teas, black teas, green teas, but some of your herbal teas and your rooibos will escape it. So that's why I like this one a whole lot. I use this all the time. You're just talking away over here, aren't you? Use this one all the time, and what I love is that the infuser for it can also set down inside a mug. So even if you just wanted to use a regular coffee mug or teacup, you could still use that infuser and not have to use the bubble cup with it. Another great option, and this is perfect if you're on the go a lot, is the Poptop Tumbler. This is the lid for it. So this tumbler is made out of stainless steel. It will keep your tea hot or cold for hours. Like I tested it one time for 8 hours. After 2 or 3 hours, it was still too hot for me to drink. I had to leave the lid off of it for a little while. So on the lid, this is the inside of the lid, and this is the infuser. The infuser just really simply locks into the lid like this. And so then you can set it here and let your leaves inside of that infuser steep into the water. I also love about these, so the lids, like there's your lid just popping open, but you can also set this down and lock it, and that way if it bangs against something, then it's not going to come open. That is the Poptop Tumbler. These come in all sorts of colors. These are a really awesome Christmas gift for people. I love mine. I use it all the time. Another option, this is a great one if you want to make quite a bit of tea, or if you really want to just come back later and steep those leaves again. This is called the Breezy. This tea infuser, so you can see inside of it, it has this strainer right here, comes out to make it easy to clean. Set that inside there. What you'll do is you'll just put your leaves in here. You can do quite a bit of tea in this, so if you want several cups for if you have guests over or something and you just want to make everyone a cup of tea, this is wonderful. Put your leaves in here, add your hot water, and then when you're ready to get the tea out, the bottom of this pushes up. So what you do is I don't have a mug here. I should have had a mug ready. But here's a mason jar. So you would just set that on the lid of your mug or mason jar. And what it does is it lets that tea strain out without the leaves coming through. Just set it there, let it go, take it off when you're done, and set this aside. The Breezy also comes with this great little tray that you can set it on, so if you do still have a little bit of seepage out there, usually it's just a drop or two, you can set it right here on the tray, and then you have no mess all over your counter. Also, I've had people ask me about if these stain or not, because I know sometimes the plastic can stain. If you run into any stains at all, I have discovered that baking soda is one of the best things for getting tea stains out. Another option, if you need to do a lot of tea, is a classic teapot. This holds so much. I don't know what the exact amount is that it holds, but I'm always impressed when I'm pouring my hot water in. I'm like, it's still going. There's still room in there. Like, so it comes with a strainer that sits right here into the lid. You can put a whole pot of tea leaves in there, pour your water in, set this here, and just let that steep for several minutes. Then when you go to pour, because of the strainer, nothing comes out. You just have your tea, no leaves, no floaties whatsoever. And this is a really fine strainer too. This is also great for the rooibos teas. Now that was a teapot. I know some people get a little bit confused because I honestly used to not know the difference. A teapot is what you steep your tea in. A tea kettle is just for heating your water. This is a tea kettle. So it usually comes open like that. Oh, I scared you, didn't I, Scooter? This you put on the stove, heat your water in. Don't put tea leaves in this. Like, please don't. It's not made for that. This is just made for heating the water. That's a kettle. Side note, you don't have to steep your tea hot. You can actually steep tea cold as well. For cold steeping, especially if you want a large batch, two of my favorite options I will show you. This is the iced tea infusion jug, and this is the sweet tea pitcher. So the jug has, if I can get it off, has an infuser built into it like this. This is wonderful. It's plastic, it's durable, so the kids won't break it. You can open up the lid here, right there, and put your tea leaves down in here. This is also perfect if you just like, maybe if you just like infusing your water and you want to put a bunch of fruit in there, put lemons, strawberries. I don't know what people infuse their water with, but this works great for it. I will say that the strainer here, it works great for your normal teas and especially for fruits and garnishments. It does, however, let some of the rooibos teas through. So just a heads up on that in case you got it and then made some rooibos tea and saw floaties in your tea. But it's still wonderful. I love it. The other one, the sweet tea pitcher. This is glass. This holds 2 liters. The lid to it has a built-in strainer. So no matter what you put in here, all your tea leaves, and this is a really fine strainer, it'll keep everything from coming out. Tea leaves, garnishments, anything you want, you can put in this, and then when you pour, just the liquid comes out. I love to make sun tea with this in the summertime, and in the wintertime, it is perfect for steeping, let's say, winter sangria and some Moscato. That's good. Right there. Steep your wine, use that, serve it to all your guests at your holiday parties. They'll be impressed, they'll love it. So, okay, I think I have covered all the different types of steeping options. No, wait. Steeping sacks. These are also super simple to use. These are great if you're on the go a lot. These are just little sacks that you put your tea in. Put your leaves down here, set it in the water. The water and the heat will make this seal up. You don't have to worry about like trying to tie it off or anything. Just set it out, let that drape over the lid of your mug, and it's good to go. These are also biodegradable, so you don't have to worry about harming the environment if you want to throw it out. These are also what you would want to use for our latte tea mixes. Those are very, very fine, and so pretty much every infuser they will seep through. So use steeping sacks for your lattes. Or a tea press. I would show you that, but I don't have one. I'll get one sometime and show you guys the tea press. Sorry this was a longer video than usual, but I wanted to show you everything and help get you, help get you familiar with all the different ways to steep your tea. Thanks so much for watching. Please give my page a follow and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys. Scooter says bye.